this. 1, 2, 3, and now we're gonna be a jab. Each, knee, san, chi, go, roku, si, chi, hachi, kyu, and ju. We're gonna switch it back until we're back with the left foot forward. So don't stop moving, trying to warm up that body. All right, now we're gonna, when we move forward, it's jab, cross, move back, jab, cross, and move back. So we're here, and it looks like each, 1, 2, I'm back, knee, 1, 2, here we go, san, shi, go, roku, going from something little lower to something high, si-chi, hachi, ku, and ju. Switch your stance, same deal. All right, here we go, each, 1, 2, knee, san, shi, go, roku, si-chi, hachi, kyu, and ju. All right, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right. We're gonna get right into our calisthenics besides jumping jacks, okay? So we're gonna do 15 push-ups, 15 squats, 15 sit-ups. Not necessarily in that order. 15, 15, 15. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats. Go. Good. Obviously, if you guys can't do sit-ups, definitely do crunches. I can't even talk. Squats right down. Did Kaicho completely have to go? Or is he still there? I'm just curious.
He's in the way now.
Do you think? Okay, it's a waiter. Just making sure. Okay.
He's in his way now.
Okay. All right, guys. Left foot forward, right stance. We're gonna work on that front leg, front snap kick. Okay, front my getting. What I want you guys to really focus on when you do this is not slow. I want you to really focus on using it as a jab, quick, in and out, and bringing it right back, okay? So we're gonna do that left foot forward. We're gonna do 3 slow, then we're gonna do our 10 fast, okay? Slow just to get the motion. Last 10 is to get the speed. Here we go, each, 1, knee with that front leg, and san. Make sure we're using that front leg, that left leg. Here we go. Each, knee, san, shi, go, roku, si-chi, hachi, kyu, and ju. Let's switch your stance. Right leg is forward. Migi mageri with the front leg, right? So 3 slow, 10 fast. Each, knee, and san. Here we go. Each, knee, san, shi, go, roku, si-chi, hachi, kyu, and ju. Now we're going to combine the drills that we're doing, okay? You're going to move forward, jab cross. Or you're going to sit back, maigeri. So step forward, sit back in your kusarach, front leg, front kick, okay? So we're advancing and attacking, retreating back, like somebody's going to come at us, and we're going to surprise them by throwing that front kick straight to the belly. Okay, it doesn't have to be high. If you can go high, fantastic. But it doesn't have to be high. Okay? So we're gonna do again, 3 slow, 10 fast on each side. I apologize if it looks like I'm looking that way because that's where my TV is today, okay? So here we go, ready? Each, 1, 2, sit back, kick. There it is. Knee, step forward, jab cross, sit back, kick. And sun, 1, 2, sit back and kick. So I'm breaking it down a little bit more. 1, 2, sit back, kick, but obviously you want to flow it a little better. 1, 2, right into it. So work on the chaining. Doesn't have to be super fast, obviously, but as long as you get the flow and the rhythm and the technique correct. 10, here we go. Each. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Roku. Sichi. Hachi. Q. And Ju. 2, sit. Switch your stance. Same thing. What we're trying to do with this front kick is we're trying to make it like a quick jab, right? We're trying to use our leg as we would use our arm. So it's not meant to push them all the way back. It's meant to be quick, just like your jab is quick. So really focus on that, unhinge on that leg and bringing it back in as quick as you can. It should come out and come back in at the same exact speed. So it's not fast, slow, down. Back in and out at the same speed, okay? Right foot forward, here we go. 3 slow, 10 fast. Each, 1, 2, sit back, kick. Knee, 1, 2, sit back, kick. Sun. All right, 10 fast, here we go. Each. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Roku. Sichi. Hachi. Q. And Ju. And switch. All right, shake it out a little bit. Just getting the blood flowing. Rotate those arms. Each knee, sun, she, go, Sichi, hachi, Q. Other way. Still opening the chest. Q twist. Getting this body nice and loose. Big hip circles, hands on OB or hands on hips, it doesn't matter. And you're rotating. Shoulders are staying where they are. Everything else is going around. And she, and the other direction. Perfect. Excellent job. Hands on knees. Take your palms, push them into your kneecap. When you go, each knee, sun, she, and go. Sorry, Sichi, Hachi, Q. Go the other direction, 10. Sichi, Hachi, Q, and Ju. Check it out. Am I continuing? I guess am I teaching today completely? I guess. Wuss? Sure. All right. Wuss. All right. Keep going. All right. I'm good. All right. So that was warm up. We're going to go right into lesson. Where I'm going to continue a little bit of what Shihan Bob was doing in the last class, where we were working on a lot of using one arm to do multiple attacks. He did a jab, and he came in with the hook, and getting off to the angles. So the angles are super, super important to get to, obviously, because we don't want to just go this way, and we don't want to just go this way when we are in combat, okay? So we are going to work on moving in with that jab, and then we're going to work on going to the angle with the hook, okay? So it's jab, step, hook, getting to the angle, okay? Understanding too that when we throw these attacks, we don't want to just throw them in the air for the sake of throwing them in the air. We want to get an idea of where we're attacking, right? If I'm throwing a hook nice and tight here, I'm probably going for in here, right? If I'm throwing it a little bit higher, I'm going to throw for the head, okay? I'm actually going to call it out where I want you to go. So I might say jab, hook head, and I want you to come up and try to go for the head. I might say jab, hook belly, and you're going to come to the belly, okay? It's all the same movement, but I really want you to get used to going in different levels, because if you still stay at that one level, then you don't get to work on aiming for different parts of the body. So stepping forward, then stepping to the angle with the hook, okay? One count, both technique, hands up. Each, 1, 2, right now we're gonna go for like the body. Knee, 2, and some, 1 and 2. I'm gonna back up so you guys can see my feet a little bit better. Let me know if you can't see anything, then you need some new clarification. So here we go. Each, 1, 2, and knee, stay with that body shot. San, 1, 2. Shi, 2. Go, 2. Now go for the head shot. Roku, 1 is going to come up a little higher because you're going for that temple. Sichi, 2. Hachi, Q, and J. Oh, switch your stance. Also, doubly important, when you are attacking, this back hand, you have to make sure it stays up by your chin. If we attack and we drop, our line of defense for our head is completely gone. So we want to get used to keeping this hand up, and towards the back. The way that I do it, like I said, very little unorthodox, but this is the way that I learned it. I was also told to smell my knuckle. Sounds stupid, but it worked because it had to be close enough to my face that I could smell the sweat on my hand. And that's what made me keep my hand up. I always had to smell my knuckle, and that's what keeps the hand up, as opposed to dropping it down to the chest, right? 3 slow, 5, 10 fast, right side forward, same deal. Each, 1, and getting to the angle. We're gonna work on getting to the rib cage. Knee, 1, and 2, and sun. Stepping forward with that jab, stepping off to the angle with that hook. Okay, here we go, 10 fast. First 5 to the ribs, second 5 to the head. Each, 1, 2. Knee, 2. Sun, jab, hook. Shi, jab, hook. There it is. Go. Now we're going for that head. Roku, 1, come up to that head. Good. Sichi, up to that head. Hachi, 2. Ku, 2. And Ju, 2. Switch your stance. All right. One more drill. We're going to go back to some calisthenics. We are going to continue follow this up with the Shitasuki right to that belly, okay? So jab, straight punch, off to the angle, hook. Then we're going to take this foot, slide it slightly over to the left, and come up with that uppercut to the belly. Good. So I want to watch my feet. So it's step, step, step. And the guy should be right here that we're attacking, okay? So here we go. Each, 1, 2, 3. Make that Shitasuki nice and right to that belly, nice and short. Doesn't have to be so high, okay? Knee, 1, 2, 3. And sun, 1, 2, and 3. All right, here we go, 10. Each, 1. Knee, sun, shi, go, roku, sichi, hachi, Q, and two, and other side, same thing. 3 slow, 10 fast each. 1, 2, 3. Knee, 1, 2, 3. Sun. Hip, and 3. There we go. Right foot forward. Here we go. 10 fast each. Make sure you chain it. Good. Knee. 1, 2, 3. Sun. She. Go. Hook. Uppercut. Roku. Straight. Hook. There you go. Go to that head. Sichi. 1, 2. Hachi. Q. And Ju. Bus. All right. 20 push-ups. 20 jaw crunches. 20 leg lifts. All right, to it. Let's go.
N.A.K.O, you got a call from somebody with that rubber or something? He's still alive.
When you're all done, just come up, stretch it out a little bit, shake it out. Stretch whatever needs to still be stretched, legs, arms, whatever it is. I'm always stiff, so everything usually for me. 30 more seconds. If I look that way, guys, I apologize. It's my clock. It's right there. So I'm just looking at the little hand. 5. Plus, okay. So we worked a little bit on those angles, and that was fantastic. Now we're going to work on timing, okay? Now, when we work on timing, why do we work on timing? We work on timing because we want to make sure that we're doing attacks when they're supposed to come out. In addition, though, sometimes our attacks become predictable. And what I mean by that is we do a beat that usually goes like this with your attack, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's all very predictable. So now we're going to switch up the timing of the same exact combination, okay? So what we're going to work on is maybe going fast on the jab and then slower on the hooks and then fast on the uppercut. Or maybe you work on a slow, quick jab and then a really hard combination behind it, okay? You don't want to get so predictable that the person that you are engaged with recognizes your pattern. You can also take away some of the intensity on some of your attacks so that you have that quickness. And what I mean by is your jab doesn't necessarily always have to be the fastest, hardest jab you ever threw. It could be something light so that you get them to react, so that they move or maybe slip or wherever you want to put them. So you come up with the hook and the uppercut, okay? So for this one, what we're going to work on is doing a very light, quick jab to get your partner or person to move. And then we're going to step to the side quickly and throw a really intense hook and a really intense uppercut. So what it is, it's not so much, it's one, and then you're getting them to move. It becomes more of a, I don't want to say a toy, it just becomes a way to get them to do something. Because sometimes you want to put your partner or your person that you're engaged with where you want them. Sometimes you don't respond. Sometimes you put them where you know your strengths are. Make sense? So we're going to work on quick, fast, not really coming out so hard, coming out so powerful, but quick. And as soon as the hand comes back in, we're going to explode to that side and throw that hook uppercut. Okay? So here we go. We're going to do 3 slow, 5 fast only on this. So here we go. Each, 1, 1, 2. Knee, 1, 1, 2. There it is. Sun, quick, pop, pop. There it is. 5. We go. Each, 1, 2. Knee. Sun. 2. She. And go. There it is. Other side, same deal. Nice and quick on the jabs, not necessarily the cleanest one. And then you're coming up and following up with your hard round attacks. Hooks round attack, uppercuts your round attack, okay? So here we go. Each, 1, 1, 2. Feel that power beneath that hook and that uppercut. Really get that torque in with your hip and really get that torque in with the hip coming up on the uppercut, okay? Knee, 1, 1, 2. Feel that rhythm. And sun, 1, 2. There it is. It's 5 more. Here we go. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. And go. There we go. We're going to add to this combination now. Jab. Hook. Uppercut. Grab the back of the head. At this point, they're this way because you hit them in the belly. And then there goes your elbow right to the back of the head. We're out here. That beautiful brain stem that'll leave them on the ground. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Grab. Elbow right down. When you throw that elbow, make sure you drop. Right? You gotta drop into it. Feel that drop into the elbow. Yeah. Right? There it is. Nice, Kayla. I saw that. Very nice. All right, here we go. Each, 1, 2, 3. Grab, smash. There it is. Knee, 1, 2, smash. And sun. 1, 2, and close. All right, here we go. 5. Make it powerful. Really find your rhythm. Each. 1, 2. Knee. 1, 1, 2. Grab. Tap. There it is. Sun. She. Nice. Good job, guys. Go. 2. There. Other side. Each. Grab. Elbow stroke down. Feel that come right down. Knee. 1, 2. Grab. And sun. 1, 2. Grab. Bring it down. There it is. All right, here we go. 5. Nice and strong. Combination's getting a little longer, so I'm going to do 5. Here we go. Each. Knee. Sun. She. And go. There it is. Shake it out. Perfect. All right. We're going to start on a brand new combination. And we are going to throw in some kicks. What's? All right. Before we do, 20, 20, 20, guys. Let's go. 20 push-ups, 20 crunches, 20 leg lifts. Okay, taking a couple of other beats. Get yourself whatever you need. If you need water, whatever it is. Give yourself a couple minutes. All right, guys, one more minute and we'll start. All right. All right, so again, we're gonna work on multiple attacks with a leg now, one appendix, I was gonna say. But, so we're gonna start off by throwing that front leg, front kick, and then we're gonna go right into a mowashigeri, okay? So maigeri, drop it down, mowashigeri. If you want to throw chudan, you can. If you want to throw jodan, please go ahead. Whatever is your ability, go ahead. I don't want to tell you what to do in that regard based on how you feel today, but I always want you to try to reach for as fast or as hard or as high as you can go to start and then pull it back if you have to, okay? So we are definitely going to throw that maigeri though to the belly, chudan, and when you drop it, if you want to go jodan, go ahead. If you want to stay chudan, that's fine too. Just don't do geran. I'm trying to get you a little bit higher. It's the only thing I'm going to ask, okay? So, kick right into the other kick. So here we go. Remember, easiest way to do this is sit back into kusudachi, right? Get that, feel that on the back of your leg, because if you don't, you're going to end up doing this, and you're going to be uncomfortable, and you're going to be off balance, okay? Hands up. Here we go. 3 slow, 5 fast on the knees. Each. 1, 2, knee, 2, san. 2. Here we go. 5 each. Knee, san, shi, and go. What I want you to do is pretend your foot is like on a spring, like it's on a trampoline, right? And as soon, Sensei Greg is amazing at these. He's like ridiculously amazing at these. As soon as your foot touches the ground, it's like you touch something hot, or your foot can't help but be on the ground. And as soon as it drops down, you feel the ball of your foot come up, then you go up into the second technique. So you don't want to waste time, just right into it. Okay, here we go. 3 slow each. Knee, 2, and san. 2. Here we go. 5 fast. Each. Knee, san, shi, 2, and go. There we go. Switch your stance. And now we're gonna have fun. If you can do this without dropping your foot, I want you to try, okay? So it's not spring. If you have to, keep it there. That's absolutely fine. What I want you to try is throw, turn over your hip, and throw that mawashigeri right after that maigeri without dropping the foot, okay? Again, one of the ways that I learned to counter balance is obviously to have that strong back leg, but don't throw your shoulders back, throw your shoulders forward. If you throw your shoulders back, you're gonna end up leaning all the way back when you kick. If you push your weight forward, then you end up not falling, okay? So here we go. Only if you can do it. If you want to try it, go for it. If you can't, stick with the springboards. Here we go. Each, 1, 2, knee, 2, and san. So here we go. 5, each, knee, san, shi, and go. Switch your stance, same thing. 3 slow, 5 fast, each. Knee, 2, and sun, 2. All right, 5, here we go. Each, knee, sun, 2, she, 2, and go. Okay, again, whichever you want to do. If you don't want to drop your foot, you don't have to. If you want to drop your foot in between, please go ahead and do so. If you want to switch it up because of how you feel right now, whatever it is, that's totally fine, okay? We're going to continue this combination. So, my geri, mawashi geri, or my mawashi, drop it down, sorry, cross, hook, rear leg mawashi geri, okay? Again, at this point, your partner, the person you're fighting should be staggering. So once you drop this down, you have to explode into that cross hook before you come out with that geidan, chudan, mawashi geri, okay? You don't want to just drop the foot and not bring it in. Because remember, we are starting with a long range attack. That is a long range attack. If I try to punch somebody from here, they're going to be too far. So we need to explode in with the yakusuki and the hook, excuse me, and the hook, okay? So we're going to 1, 2, explode in, 1, 2, and then come down with that geidan or chudan, mawashi geri, okay? Here we go. Hands up. 3 slow, 5 fast. Each, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, knee, 2, 3, and sun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5 fast. Here we go. Each. Knee. Sun. She. One more. Go. 2. Right foot forward. Same thing. Each. 1, 2. Explode right in so that you can get the other attacks. Knee. 2, 3. Good. Sorry, guys. Sun. 2. Okay. 5. And then we're going to continue with it. Here we go. Each. 2, 2, 3. Then we get into that angle. Knee. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Sun. 2. One more, guys. We got this. She. 1, 2. One more. Go. 2, 2, and 3. Check it out. I know that was a lot. All right. So we are going to remove the Kagasuki, and we're going to remove the Yakusuki, and we're just going to work again on the Maigeri and the Mawashi. Okay? Now, like I mentioned, on the other combination, we work about timing, right? We talk a lot about timing because what we want to be able to do is attack and not have somebody predict what we're doing. I said that before, right? Because if you, I've always learned it as what's called a beat, like you're playing an instrument, right? So it becomes a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And because you do it like that, it becomes predictable. So somebody, especially somebody who's trained, like all of us, will recognize that and will find the moments in between your beat in order to attack. So we're going to take that same concept and use this for this kick. What I want you to do, as opposed to throwing out that full, hard, solid Maigeri, use it again to make your opponent flinch. And what I mean by that, it doesn't have to be 1 and 2. You can throw it out low. You can kind of just throw it out passively towards the leg and then whip the leg up so that you get a chudan and very easily a joran mawashigeri because of how much torque and momentum you are getting from the attack. And what I mean by that, it's not 1 switch 2, it's 1 2, and then you can end up getting a little bit higher if you wish. Okay, so work on that now. We're going to take out everything else, and we're just going to work on that leg. Just working on using different intensities, different energies to get your attack in. However, you get your attack in pretty much. Okay, this was the first time I used this attack, and I hit my instructor in the head for the first time. And I lit a victory lap like this because it was the only way that I ever hit him. So I was very excited, okay? So here we go. So you're gonna throw it out low and quickly bring it in, turn it over, and throw out that mawashigeri, okay? So here we go. You're just gonna do it to practice now. I'm not gonna say 10, I'm not gonna say whatever, just practice it. 1 2, and then bring it down. 1 2, practice that timing, practice. You know, maybe you want to go a little harder and then a little quick mawashi. It doesn't really work as well, but try it, okay? Like a minute, not even. Go. Just work on it. So, you'll hear this also called sometimes a question mark kick, slingshot, where the kick comes low and then it comes whipping up. So this is the type of kick that is. And just because of the body positioning, you're able to get it to like Sensei Greg super high up to the face and knock some people in the teeth, and it's kind of fun. All right, so 1 2. There you go. 30 more seconds and we'll work on it. Yep. 2. Turn that hip over. Just what's very unorthodox way of saying it is putting like your hip and your butt into it, because it makes you turn the hip over a little bit better to get that mawashi, especially so you can cut that mawashi down to the angle so that it's a little bit more impactful, a little bit more powerful. 30 seconds and then we'll continue. 2, 1. 7 seconds, guys. Nice. I see that, Joe. Very nice. Good, Kayla, I see it. Nice. And all right, excellent job, guys. All right, one more set of calisthenics. 20, 20, 20. 20 push-ups, 20 crunches, 20 leg lifts, and we're gonna finish it up. All right. All right, guys. So we have about little touch more than 10 minutes left. I am a big fan of Kata, as you guys know. So we're going to spend the last 10 minutes doing Kata, but easy Kata. I'm not going to make it difficult for you guys, okay? I'm actually going to make it a little difficult. I'm going to actually use one of Shihan Bob's, one of my favorite drills that he does. Kancho does it a lot too. where we throw multiple attacks in. So it's not just one block, one punch, one, two, it's gonna be multiple, okay? So we're gonna start, we always do Tai Kyoko Sono each doing this. I'm gonna do Tai Kyoko Sono Ni only to change it up a little so that we're not punching here or punching here, just to change it up just a touch, okay? So, very informal, right into this, okay? So, I'm gonna go by the count, and we are just gonna do one block, one tap, just like we normally do for Pinan Sono Ni, okay? What's good? All right, here we go. Each. Tai Kyoko Sono Ni, excuse me, Tai Kyoko Sono Ni. Ni. I said Pinan, I meant Tai Kyoko. San. She. Go. Each. My apologies, guys. Ni. San. Nice. Each. Ni. San. She. Go. Each. Ni. San. Each. Ni. San. She. Mark. Okay. Now, next time we do Tai Kyoko Sono Ni, you're going to do 3 blocks, 3 punches. Okay? You are trying to do them as fast as you can. So it makes it tough. Okay? So it's 1, 2, 3. You're trying to go as fast as you can. Okay? And you're trying to do each attack as fast as you can. Okay? While controlling your body. This is, you have to still control. Don't want to lean, don't want to wobble, still got to maintain that beautiful Zen twisted action when we're doing it. Okay? Here we go. Good. Here we go. Tai Kyoko Sono Ni, 3 attacks. Each. Ni. San. She. Go. Each. Ni. San. Each. Ni. San. She. Go. Each. Ni. San. Each. Ni. San. And she. North. All right. We're going to do one more time at a 5 count. Then Sensei Greg, I want you to pick a kata to walk us through a couple of times to end our class. Is that okay, essentially? Can you pick a kata for us to do as a group? I can't hear you, I'm sorry. Voice, okay, voice. All right, so next, we're gonna do Tai Kyoko Sono Ni real quick. 5 attacks, 5 blocks, 5 attacks. And then we're gonna go through kata with Sensei Greg. All right, here we go. Yoink. Each. Knee. 5 punches. San. 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 4 blocks. She. 5 punches. Go. 5 blocks. 5 punches each. Knee. San. Us each. Knee. San. She. Go. Each. Knee. San. Each. Knee. San. Last one. Shin. Narik. Puss. Push. Good job, guys. Very well done. Push. Sensei Greg, want to walk us through one kata? Whichever kata you want. We'll go through once or twice.
Let's stay with number 2. So we're gonna jump to pinya number 2. Sonani.
Push. Push.
Okay, let's do your own speed, mogore. So I'm not gonna be counting, actually, just